Okay, so now we're going to look at what if the row that, or the cells that I wanted to count don't have a number in. They might have text. I just want to find the cells that are not empty. So this is a really good one if everyone's had to fill in a compulsory field, or maybe there's a timestamp or an email address or something that will be recorded by everybody to make sure that everyone, you want to know exactly how many people have entered information or something. So let's have a look at that. So as with all functions, we type in the equals key, and then we put in the function that we're going to use is count A, or count all. And then I open my brackets just in the same way that I did with any other formula, and I put in the first cell that I want to start counting from. So in this case, it's column A, row 2, so A2, and then I put in the colon, which is the two dots on top of each other, and the final row that I want to count here is A, column A, row 9. So the final cell, A9, and you can see that it is highlighted all of those in blue, so it knows that those are inside that formula that I'm currently working on. Close my bracket and I press enter, and we can see that there's 8. Now again, let's have a look at what that looks like in a much larger data set. So over here, equals count A, I open up the bracket. Again, I want A2 as my first cell. Now I need to find what's the last row. Still want to be column A for me. I want the last cell that I want to count here is A101. So I'm going to count A101. And this has shown me that there are 100 rows that have a value in it. Now, if I went along here and I deleted something, let's delete poor Lucas 44 here, and you can see that that automatically updated that to 99. Let's add him back and see that that fixes it again. There we go, he's back to 100. So you can see that the formula is exactly the same no matter how many rows you have. You might have 100 rows, you might have 10,000 rows, but it is exactly the same formula. You just need to know what is the last row that you can use that way. Okay.